My son, I need your attention right now. Not tomorrow. Not when things calm down. Not when you finally feel ready. I am speaking to you in this very moment because something in your life is trying to pull you away from what truly matters. The noise around you has grown louder, and your heart has grown restless. You have been moving, thinking, planning, worrying, but you have not been listening. So I am calling you gently, yet firmly. My son, look at me. There are moments when I whisper, and there are moments when I interrupt. This is not a random message. This is not coincidence. I am stepping into your scroll, into your routine, into your busy thoughts because I refuse to let you drift any further without clarity. When a father asks for his son's attention, it is never to control him. It is to protect him, to guide him, to prepare him for what is ahead. You have been sensing that something feels off, a quiet uneasiness, a subtle pressure you cannot explain. You have tried to fix it by thinking harder, working more, distracting yourself longer. But the solution is not in doing more. It is in hearing me clearly. And you cannot hear me clearly if I do not first have your attention. Stay with me. Do not skip past this. There is something I am about to uncover for you. A truth about your current struggle that will shift the way you see everything. What feels confusing right now will begin to make sense. What feels delayed will reveal its purpose. But first, you must slow down enough to receive it. My son, I see how quickly your mind runs from one concern to the next. I see how easily your focus is captured by fear of the future or regret from the past. Yet I am not in your fear, and I am not in your regret. I am here, in this present moment, asking you to turn your face toward me. This is not about rebuke. This is about realignment. If you give me your attention now, I will give you direction. If you quiet your heart, you will hear my instruction. What I am about to speak will guard you from unnecessary pain and position you for what you have been praying for. So breathe. Gauze. Let the noise fade. My son, I need your attention. My son, I know why your mind hath been so loud lately. You have been carrying more than you admit. On the outside, you appear steady. You show up. You handle your responsibilities. You answer messages. You make plans. But inside, there is a quiet weight pressing against your chest. A pressure to get it right. A fear of falling behind. A question that keeps circling in your thoughts. Am I doing enough? You have not spoken that question out loud, but I have heard it every time it formed in your heart. You are tired, not only in your body, but in your spirit. Tired of trying to anticipate every outcome. Tired of measuring your progress against others. Tired of wondering if you missed an opportunity that could have changed everything. There are moments when you smile in front of others, yet when you are alone, your thoughts grow heavier. You replay conversations. You rethink decisions. You imagine worst-case scenarios. My son, I see the late nights when you cannot fully rest because your mind refuses to be still. I see the silent comparisons you make. I see the frustration when your efforts do not produce immediate results. I see the disappointment you tried to hide when something does not move as quickly as you hoped. You have been trying to hold everything together, afraid that if you loosen your grip, it might all fall apart. But you do not have to pretend with me. I know the moments when doubt whispers that you are not where you should be. I know the subtle fear that maybe you misunderstood my direction. I know the quiet ache of waiting when you thought by now things would look different. You have asked me, even if only in your thoughts, where are you in this? Why is this taking so long? And I have been closer than you realize. You are not weak because you feel this tension. You are human. You are growing. And growth often feels uncomfortable before it feels rewarding. The pressure you feel is not proof that you are failing. It is evidence that you care deeply about your future. But listen carefully, my son. You are not forgotten. You are not overlooked. You are not moving alone. I see what no one else sees. I know what you have not told anyone. And the very place where you feel uncertain is the place where I am working most intentionally. You are seen. You are known. And you are still in my hands. My son, now listen closely. The tension you have been feeling is not because I have stepped away from you. It is because your focus has slowly shifted away from me. Not all at once. Not intentionally. But little by little, your attention has been captured by the waves around you instead of the voice within you. You have been studying the wind, trying to predict every change. You have been measuring the height of the waves, trying to prepare for every possible outcome. But you forgot something important. You do not walk on water by calculating the storm. You walk on water by listening to my instruction. This is what I need you to understand. Your distraction is not weakness. It is misdirected focus. You began to believe that if you just thought hard enough, planned carefully enough, worked long enough, you could secure your future. But your future has never rested in your effort alone. It has always rested in my guidance. You have been searching for answers in pressure instead of presence. When your mind is loud, my voice feels distant. Not because I stopped speaking, but because you have filled the space where my whisper rests. I do not compete with noise. I wait for stillness. I wait for the moment you turn your heart back toward me and say, "Speak, Father. I am listening." My son, I am not correcting you to shame you. I am correcting you to free you. You cannot carry tomorrow before it arrives. You cannot solve problems that have not formed. And you cannot hear my direction while gripping control so tightly. You have been asking for clarity, yet resisting surrender. But clarity flows through trust. Direction follows attention. When I say, "I need your attention," it is because I am giving you alignment. What feels like delay is not punishment. It is preparation. I have been adjusting things you cannot see. I have been closing doors that would have drained you. I have been slowing your steps to protect you from paths that look good but lead nowhere. If I allowed everything to move at your speed, you would walk into places that are not meant for you. So pause. Release the pressure to figure it all out. Stop scanning the horizon for threats. Turn your face back to me. In my presence, confusion loses its grip. In my voice, fear loses its authority. You do not need more information. You need deeper connection. Give me your attention again, and watch how quickly your vision clears. My son, lift your head and breathe again. You have heard my correction, and now I want you to feel my strength surrounding you. You are not behind in life. You are not failing some hidden test. You are not standing outside of my will because you wrestled with distraction. I am not that fragile, and neither is the purpose I placed inside you. You are still chosen. The pressure you have felt has not erased your calling. The moments of doubt have not disqualified you. Even your questions have not pushed me away. I have watched you struggle, and I have not stepped back in disappointment. I have stepped closer in protection. What you thought was delay was often my defense. There were doors you wished would open faster. There were answers you begged me to release immediately. But if I had given you everything when you demanded it, you would have stepped into rooms that were not ready for you, and rooms you were not yet ready to carry. I do not withhold to punish you. I withhold to prepare you. I am building strength beneath your surface. The waiting season you resent is forming endurance in you. The silence that unsettled you is teaching you to trust my heart, not just my hand. The uncertainty that made you anxious is stretching your faith beyond comfort. Growth does not always feel powerful while it is happening. Often, it feels like tension before it feels like triumph. But I see what you are becoming. What timing is not threatened by your fear. What feels urgent to you is already established in my plan. I am aligning people, shifting circumstances, closing harmful paths, and arranging unseen details that will one day make you say, "Now I understand." You are not stuck. You are being positioned. I have covered you in ways you do not fully recognize. I have blocked opportunities that would have drained you. I have allowed certain disappointments to redirect you. I have slowed your steps so that your foundation could grow deeper before your responsibilities grow heavier. Trust this, my son. What belongs to you will not miss you. What I have written over your life cannot be stolen by delay or distraction. As you return your attention to me, peace will begin to steady your thoughts. Confidence will replace comparison. Courage will rise where fear once spoke loudly. You do not walk alone into your future. I walk ahead of you. Keep your eyes on me, and you will step into the next season not confused but confident, not pressured but prepared. My son, now this is your moment. You have heard my voice. You have felt my correction. You have received my promise. But listening alone is not enough. I am calling you into response. Lay down the need to control everything. Release the pressure to predict tomorrow. Choose, right now, to trust me with your full attention again. Say it in your heart. Father, I am listening. When you give me your attention, peace follows. When you surrender your plans to me, clarity begins to rise. This is not complicated. Come back to stillness. Come back to prayer. Come back to trusting that I am already ahead of you. Do not leave this moment unchanged. If this message has settled something inside you, acknowledge it. Like this video as your quiet agreement with me. Share it with another son who is carrying silent pressure. Write in the comments, "I'm listening, Father," and let that be your declaration. Remain here with this family. Subscribe, and continue walking in these moments with me. Do not journey alone when I have given you brothers to stand beside you. And now, my son, as this word about attention settles into your spirit, I am calling you into something deeper. When you sow into what feeds your soul, you become part of the harvest. I have said, as long as the earth remains, seed time and harvest will not cease. When you release a seed, I breathe on it. I multiply it. I use it to reach hearts you may never see. If this message hath been light in your darkness, then let your gratitude become a seed. This is your moment to act with me. Support this mission through PayPal, through your super thanks given there, using the link in the description or the QR code on your screen. Do not see it as a donation. See it as sowing into souls, as pouring oil into lamps that must keep burning. When you give, you are helping me reach another weary heart, another distracted son, another life on the edge of giving up. I see every seed. I bless every willing hand. I open doors over those who respond in obedience. What you release in faith, I return with increase in ways you cannot predict. So act now to partner with me. Keep this light burning and walk forward in peace, knowing I have your full attention and you have mine.